that.
Oh, it's mine. That's my big quartz seed.
Come on now.
Alright, we've been here for about an hour or so, and hopefully we get onto a bit of colour. Don't know how much talking I'm going to be doing. If it's like normal, I won't stop, but I'll probably just be more concentrating on digging. So down here with Frenchie, he's got his high banker set up above where you can see him digging, and I am below. We'll see if we can get onto some gold. I am probably going to do a clean out. I haven't done one for a long time, so let's do that. Right, so there's about an hour of digging. Probably hear me tapping away. So what's happened is a couple of bits of ironstone have got stuck in the snuffer, and the gold's not getting sucked up. Interesting. Well, want to start digging.
Hey? Ah, that's all right. Pretty big. Not a nugget. What's that? Not a nugget. Yeah, no nuggets yet. I haven't checked yet.
So Matt this morning come down here and said, I'm getting a nugget. I reckon he's jinxed himself, but we'll see. We will see. You never know. I know probably these lives aren't everyone's cup of tea, but for those guys that can't make it out with this and just like watching other people dig, something a bit different as well. More the realities of prospecting. You might see something in the footage and go, oh, why aren't you digging there, or why didn't you dig there, or why didn't you do this? Well, that area looked nice. I know you sort of do your testing and you pick an area for a reason. Sometimes it's just you've been there before and you know where the gold was sitting, or the better gold was sitting.
What's happening here is my spray bar. My spray bar is blocking up from the organic matter, so I'm going to clean that out, let this run off, and I'm going to check the top mat. So yeah, it shouldn't be too long. It's going to take me 5 minutes and I'll get back to it.
You probably hearing Matt, he's making a video. He's been telling me for about a month and a half how he's making those holes bigger in that spray bar. It's not happening, is it, Matt?
What's that? What?
You've been saying about the holes in that spray bar since you first
Come out.
about it. Since you
Spray
put it
bar?
on there. Have one.
About it.
Saying you make the holes bigger. I'm going to
Yeah,
make the holes bigger.
I've got to do
make
that.
the holes bigger. I don't know if you can tell, I'm digging one side of the creek, Matt's digging the other side of the creek. But we have got a fairly large area of a pay layer here. So even though we're on either side, sort of either side, there's still a lot of meterage on each side of the creek.
Can't see any gold.
Oh.
That's a bit better.
What's that?
Oh, just clean that out.
No nuggets?
Oh, I can't see them yet. There will be nuggets.
Come on, man, you promised me nuggets.
I haven't promised you none of them.
You did, you said, oh, I'm going to get nuggets. We'll come and have a look in a sec and see if there's anyone that's joined us. But a few things that are coming up, I suppose, is there should be a meet happening. And I will put a video up about that. I'm more thinking it'll be not this coming weekend, but the last weekend of this month. And that'll be starting out in Elkham, and I'll put up a meeting spot. And it'll be a bit of a look around and tour a little bit as well, not just some prospecting. So we'll go to a few different areas and have a look where we won't prospect, but we'll just have a look and see what's been done in the area, and might surprise some people where some of these places are, and probably think I'd never ever come here. I'd never even thought there might be gold in this area. And then most probably end up somewhere out at Panton Hill doing some actual prospecting. but that'll be announced in the video coming up. Father's Day's also coming up, so if anyone wants any pay dirt, you can email me. I'll put you can go to my pay dirt video and have a look in there. Contact details are all there. You can work out how to get some pay dirt. The prices are all there in that video as well, plus postage. So postage in Australia is about $10 registered post. And I'll get you some pay dirt to you before Father's Day if you put in the next week or so. Normally takes about 5 days. That's been on average sending stuff to SA and Queensland, New South Wales within 5 business days at your door. Well, Matt stopped digging. I'm going to stop digging for a second and have a look and see who's here, and also let the water clear out a little bit. So I can see that Mo's here. Hey, what are you saying? I work so hard and I'm so fat. That's not nice, mate. You know, this is how I put it. There's more of me to love, mate. There's more of me to love being fat. If I was really skinny, then, you know, it'd be no good. The thing is, mate, I'm fat in all the right places. That's what it comes down to. I will do a clean out in a little while. I'm just digging sort of, not a new area, but a different sort of spot, probably a couple of metres or so from where I was digging the first run. Ground's nice and compact. A few larger rocks, but there is a lot of material. Not super solid clay, but it does look nice. Probably what I'll end up doing at the end is, depending on how I feel, I might bait pump a little area and see what I've been dropping off the shovel. But still a lot of ground here to dig before I do that, because all I'm going to end up doing is just knocking more and more gravel. No point cleaning it right up and then covering it.
Yeah, so I still haven't done the second one. And I've got all this fine stuff stuck in the crevices. It's when you're digging the gold back in the other stuff, you're going to go straight back there. So good to get rid of that stuff. And they can go into a bucket, straight back to the bucket. There we go.
makes it tricky. Haven't got much water flow, even though there's a little bit, not a great deal. And in one way it's good. It means when you're digging in the water, your gold's not just washing out of your shovel straight away.
There's enough that it cleans it out.
But yeah, I know it cleans it, but oh, nice big piece of pork too. Not giant, but a nice. Nice buggy white quartz. It's still got a bit of the host rock on it. I always keep collecting this stuff. I don't know what for. Just catches your eye and you go, oh yeah, that looks good. So I probably should run a detector at some stage over the tailings, but I don't know for Monday. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what comes out of this run. I'm seeing a lot of ironstone that's been deposited here. I'm probably got about a metre until I actually hit the bank. This is sort of like a little, I don't know, gravel bar that's formed on top of bedrock. As you can see, I don't know if you can see, but you might be able to see it's taken a bit of time and effort to get into this ground. This ground's just compact. So the gravel here is not like, there's a little bit of clay, but not a great deal. And it's super hard. But with it not being super solid clay, it means that there's a bit of gold getting cracked here. Oh, the tailings pile's getting a bit bigger. I was saying about that buggy looking quartz. I have found a few species here. And what I will say, the quartz, pure white. Pure white. No minerals, no sign of any minerals. Just pure white quartz. And the gold was attached to it. So when I'm talking about those bits that are looking buggy and they're mineralised, that's not the type of quartz that I've been finding the gold in, but it's the quartz that we're all told to sort of look for, and it always catches your eye because you hear these stories. Oh, it's always here, or it's always there, or it's always on this bend, and it's always there. And because it's just, I suppose obviously one YouTuber after the next YouTuber stating the same sort of things because they don't want to go against one of their idols or whatever else, and that's the story that's going out, and I'll stick to it. But it gets it in your head, this is what you've got to look for. Thing is, gold is where you find it. Not where someone else tells you to look for it, it's where you find it. Because I'll tell you now, if we all dug in the same places, there'd be no gold. If everyone had the best equipment, or their equipment's the best, and they don't lose any gold and they don't leave any behind, and there wouldn't be any gold in the creek. Gold's in the creek because people missed it. And we've been digging for like 170, 80 years or whatever it is. And all the gold was dug by people that had already been to this creek or any other creek. I wouldn't be getting gold. And if you think it's shed over the last 180 odd years, maybe some of it, but very little. We haven't had gigantic super floods to move the ground, or bushfires for that fact, to make all this gold come down from the mountain. It's all stuff that people have left behind. These banks have been moved at some stage, so even though they might be shedding, they're shedding from the gold rush, not shedding from millions and millions of years. Those type of deposits in Australia are pretty much gone. Be very surprised. Very, very surprised if in the last 180 odd years gold shed from a natural reef into a creek that hasn't already been touched. There's a few of those around, especially in the known gold areas that are about. Because they wouldn't be specks as well of gold that have shedded. Oh, let's do a clean out and I can have a quick look and see who's here if they pop up. I can see there's a few people here, I just can't tell who it is because the comments don't stay on here for very long. Alright, I'm going to go get this little mat That's before the drain mat. I end up doing the drain mat at the end of the day. And a few little colours coming up the back corner. It's always a good sign. And a few more. As soon as I start seeing that gold, it's time to take it back.
Good, the pumps are staying reasonable and clean. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, that's the importance of setting your pump up in the right place and having your tailings go in the right place. And I'm going to let a bit of dirty water from Matt. It's not too bad. At least I'm not getting all these tailings going in my pump.
What I'm doing here, I'm just scraping down to the clay. So you can see the clay in there. You can see the clay in there. It doesn't go much deeper than the bowl won't go through it. So I'm just scraping it out down to here. Down to here into this little patch here to the crevice. And then I can bait pump it out. So all this stuff here, I'll actually wash it off with the pan like this. And we'll go down to the end of the bank up in there later, so I'm not interested in that. Keep doing that. Keep doing that.
Alright,
I'll come back later and bake.
here we go. There's a little bit more gold. So, we're not too bad. Alright, what I might do is I might get my bait pump and just bait pump this area, even though I really should do it later on. Just want to roughly see what comes out of there. See if we get lucky and snag a little nugget. Obviously, while bait pumping, keep your bait pump or get your pan very close to your bait pump. You'll be surprised. It's always good to always bait pump right next to the pan as well once you're done, because you'll be surprised how much or how often a little piece of gold might drop out before you get that bait pump to the pan. Oh, that's enough. I'll sticker. Put a sticker on here. Put in the wrong place. You see, Frenchie's got the same shovel as me, so keep always putting shovel down and someone grabs and you don't know whose is whose. I thought, oh, I'm going to put a sticker on mine. Oh well, doesn't matter. Just a couple of shovels out of here. Alright, the dries now. Let's see what's in the pan. Mainly just the host rock, a couple of little pieces of quartz, nothing too spectacular. Yeah, I'm panning in where I'm digging, because if I lose anything, it's back in the pan. Oh, it's back in where I'm digging. It's not going to go, it's not going to fly away from here. It's not going to move in this flow of water anyway. Not expecting a great deal here anyway.
No one further, but we've done that. That's been reasonably good gold. Now, require elevation, so the water doesn't come to quite as fast regular times, so it's pumping.
You can see by that, you'll be able to know as well, but there's, one bit there, a few bits there, nothing, not worth bait pumping. Most of the gold's above. We'll see. Alright, throw that back up here and we'll start shoveling again. I only moved here because I could see that there were some gravels that needed to be dug, I should say. I can't see where I'm digging here, but might be a little bit of an idea that move some more rocks and open up some more ground.
Depending on what ground you've got, you can set the high banker up on different angles, alright? I've got mine fairly flat. I don't want the rocks falling out the back too fast by themselves. I want to be able to scoop them out and see what's going on with them. They look pretty clean. Out they go. I could set this up so that it's almost, you know, vertical, but you'll only do that if you're like running sand, which there's no sand here, it's rocks, it's dirt and it's clay. So yeah, that's why I've got it set like that. If it was looser ground, if it was clay like up in the Golden Triangle, I would probably have it flat, almost flat, and just let it wash for as long as it wants. Anyway, let's go.
suppose the other thing you get to see is just how much ground you can actually move with a little 6-inch eye banker. I have modified the hopper and the screen in it, so you can actually pump, I believe, at least as much as an 8-inch high banker. It's just the area of that screen and how it allows the gravels to come through at an even pace. More gravels, be able to throw more shovels in. It probably speeds from the original. I reckon I think I can do about double the amount of ground. Anyone out there with one of those high bankers, little 6 inches, you'll know. You'll know what ends up happening when you try and shovel a few shovels like I am. Normally every shovel ends up being like this. The rocks wash down to the bottom. Mine tend to sit there a bit more. Gravels go through, down to the mud. Just makes them a lot more even feed, and just allows you to throw those extra couple of shovels in before you have to get your hand in. Right, looks like Matt's stopped for a little bit. That hopefully should send a little bit of clear water down, but he's going to start up. Any second here probably. Make a big mess for you. No, it's alright. He's washing all the gold in for you. Huh?
Watching his top and bottom now.
What's happened?
Oh, nothing, I just can't see any gold.
Ah, see, because you jinxed yourself with that nugget.
Nah, I didn't think so.
You did. Well, I haven't seen the nugget yet.
Oh, you're right.
Well,
Doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
no.
You told me there's going to be a nugget there. I said nugget from this area.
Ah.
No, actually, I did say today, didn't I?
You did.
Yeah.
I'm getting a nugget today.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, got him on special.
You never, ever, ever say I'm getting a nugget today.
Unless you've already found one.
Nah.
And then...
Unless you bring one from home and chuck it in your pan,
yeah.
like some people.
Like some people.
Or someone, I should say.
Some person.
There's only one. Then again, if you're that Facebook clown and you show people the same pan of gold over and over and over again.
Who's that?
Oh, there's a clown. I won't name him.
Okay.
But everyone knows. Everyone knows the Rake King. The Rake King. The Sheriff, he's known as. Another name. Oh, the inventor of the...
Inventor of the gold rush.
No. This guy's the inventor of the Lego sluice.
Ah, yeah.
Apparently been naming a few creeks and telling people to go to this creek because it's where the best gold is, and now the place has been totally and utterly destroyed. So He's the king. That's what he is. Oh! Bugger. That rock just tipped pretty much nearly all my gravels out of my shovels.
So a few more shovels there. Not too bad. It's chunky, it's not small. So yeah, I'm going to keep digging.
Alright. Time to pretty much end this live, and but what I'll do first is just clean out my mat. I want to get, as soon as Matt up here stop digging, just clear water should clear out that spot, and I'll be able to have a look and
Stop
see.
digging, don't blame your bloody issues on me.
Hey?
Stop digging, don't blame the issues on me.
No, now that you're stopped, I can stop, and it'll clear that area out.
It's actually clearing pretty quick. Probably one of the best setups we've had in ages as far as clearing out.
It's nice having the running water. Definitely nice having running water again in Melbourne.
But that's the way we're keeping out of it. Like usually we'd be right in the guts of it.
Yeah, it's just that right sort of, like, I could also deal with it not flowing,
Yeah, of course. But
because it mean where I'm digging I could,
you've got to deal with what you're given. And we're
Yeah,
doing
I know.
that.
you can in here where I'm going to dig again. Because I know I am probably dropping a couple of specks out. Oh, I'm happy what I'm seeing with this water that's clearing. I'm liking the look of the ground. But yeah, if you've got any sort of questions or anything like that, chuck them in, because I will, once this, it takes a long time to process and upload a live so that I can actually see it. You guys can see it, but for whatever reason, I can't see it on my channel. I can go on there and it just says processing. I can't actually watch the video. But you guys can, which is a funny thing, but that's just the way it is. So if you have any questions or anything, any ideas about what you would like to see in a live, we can sort of accommodate and answer some questions. It's just a lot easier to do it this way in one sense. I'd like to be able to read the comments, but unless I set it up the other way, the comments don't stay there. They flash up for a few seconds and then they disappear. So I can't actually, unless I sit there staring at it, I can't actually see the comments. Alright. There you go. There you go. Just a little bit. We will see what comes. As I said, hope you have enjoyed this one. I won't be making really a video for today. I'll probably put up a video about the meetup, possibly tonight or tomorrow, one or the other. We'll see. We will see how we go. But yeah, if you've enjoyed our little morning so far, we're going to be out here for a little bit longer. I don't know what the time is, so I think I'm going to be packing up by about 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I think I'll be packing up by 12:30. Should get to the car by get the car by about 1, and go and do some other things in the afternoon. So yeah, like as I said, I hope you have enjoyed this one. You would have got a little preview to Frenchie's video. You probably wouldn't be able to hear him, maybe you will. But yeah, thanks for joining in. Thanks for the hour of prospecting he's got to see live. This is what it's all about, and you can see just how little my tailings pile is and how much it's grown. Once I end up working the side of the creek here, all that will get put over here and get all flattened out. But until we actually dig this out, it's going to just sit there like that. So yeah, once again, hope you have enjoyed it. Thanks for coming on board and having a bit of a look. And this is prospecting in Victoria. This is what it's about. Prospecting in Melbourne. This is what it's about. Getting out, having a go, having a crack. Sometimes you'll find a nice bit. Sometimes you won't find much. We're doing pretty well today. So, yeah, till the next time. See you all later.